Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chowra with Ignition Time, and I want to give you a new update. This is information that was just released. The House Democrats have delivered their verdict on the Problem Solvers Caucus, the bipartisan proposal, and the verdict is that they have rejected it. Well, that's what we have. According to a new tweet and according to new reporting, and you'll see this on your screen from John Bresnahan, who's the Congressional Bureau Chief for Politico, House Democratic chairs release a statement rejecting the Problem Solver Caucus's stimulus plan. While we appreciate every attempt at providing critical relief to American families, the Problem Solvers Caucus's proposal falls short of what is needed to save lives and boost the economy. Now, I did do a video recently on our channel breaking down the entire caucus plan in a lot of detail. There were a lot of encouraging attributes to that plan, but I had mentioned that I didn't see it going very far because there are leaders within the Democratic Party who believe that it was simply not enough. In fact, in a more detailed statement, which you will now see on your screen right now, the Democratic Party released a detailed statement which was essentially put out by the Democratic leadership. They said, while we appreciate every attempt at providing critical relief to American families, the Problem Solvers Caucus's proposal falls short of what is needed to save lives and boost the economy. Over 4 months ago, the House passed the HEROES Act. This critical legislation supported testing, tracing, and treatment needed to crush the pandemic. It honors our heroes on the front lines by preventing devastating state and local layoffs. It provides relief to prevent rising hunger and evictions, and it puts money in the pockets of working families so that we can overcome this crisis. Unfortunately, today's proposal retreats from those critical policies and fails to respond to additional issues that have emerged since May. By the way, May is when the HEROES Act was put forth by the Democrats. It was a $3.4 trillion bill that was rejected by the Senate Republicans. And since then, House Speaker Pelosi has come down to an ask of right around $2.2 trillion. That's where they stand right now. They came to 2.4. They went down further to 2.2. When it comes to bolstering the public health system, supporting state and local governments, and assisting struggling families, the Problem Solvers proposal leaves too many needs unmet. With the general election just 49 days away and the Postal Service sabotaged by the Trump administration, their proposal also abandons our responsibility to protect the life of our democracy. With infections and deaths still rapidly rising, tens of millions out of work, and state and local government layoffs accelerating, the health and economic crisis demands action. That will require President Trump and the Republican leaders to come back to the table and work with Democrats to save lives and livelihoods. Now, let me tell you what this means. This is the Democrats laying down the gauntlet and saying, you come to where we need you to come. As I report this news, I can tell you that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and the top Democrats, the lead Democrats, are staying firm. In fact, this proposal, by the way, if there was ever anything that had a shot at moving forward, it was this proposal, because it was largely bipartisan. It included components that both sides could potentially have agreed to, but it's very clear the House Democrats want to remain firm with their position and their belief. And again, let me be clear, for me, it's not about the red or the blue, it's about the red, white, and blue. The Democrats have positions which make sense. On the other hand, the Republicans have positions which make sense. What makes the most sense is both sides coming together and coming to a consensus. So, for me, again, it's not about the red or the blue. It's about the red, white, and blue. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm American. But it's very clear right now that the Democrats are standing firm with, in the words of the Democratic leadership, just a handful of days, just 49 days to go before the election. So as we can see, we have these vast ideological differences. We have these vast political differences. And right now where things stand is that the Democrats have laid down the gauntlet and said, you know what? We reject the Problem Solvers Caucus proposal bill. Republicans, come closer to us and meet us where we want you to meet us, which, by the way, at the time I'm recording this, stands at a $2.2 trillion proposal from the Democrats. I want my community to let me know below. I want you to please cast your personal feelings towards House Speaker Pelosi aside, cast your personal feelings towards President Trump aside, because, because there are strong feelings. I get that. And I want you to, let us know in the comment section below whether you believe that a $2.2 trillion proposal with more aid for state and local governments, more money for testing, more money for frontline workers makes more sense. By the way, that would also include enhanced unemployment benefits. It would also include the stimulus checks. It's an ambitious proposal. It's a big proposal. Or do you feel like a leaner, a scaled down proposal, perhaps even a piecemeal approach, which by the way is what the Republicans want, where you target certain problems where there is consensus and then work your way through to other problems, which by the way has been rejected by the Democrats because they feel it's a now or never. They feel that there is no later. In the words of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, there is no later with this administration. She actually said that in an interview today on CNBC, and you'll be seeing that video, an analysis of House Speaker Pelosi's comments as well. On our channel, we release information about both sides. I have released information about what the administration has said because U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin has been out there giving interviews, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi also has made her position clear. In fact, she specifically responded to the statement from U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin yesterday, as well as House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy this morning, saying that, hey, the Democrats don't want to do a deal because they don't want to give the president a political victory and they don't want the president to get re-elected. So she did address that, and she addressed the ideological differences that exist between the two sides. So I definitely want you to watch that. And what I want my viewers and subscribers to do is comment below and let me know what you think of this situation. Also share this video with friends and family members and let me know exactly where you stand in this situation. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, check out my introductory video. I have the fortune, the honor, the privilege of living the American dream. I am a beneficiary of American exceptionalism, and I want to help you live your American dream. Please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications so you get instant updates from our channel going forward. Sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications, so please make sure to bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. Once again, that's youtube.com/ignition time, so that you can visit our channel at your convenience and never miss a single video. Follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. And we release exclusive content specifically for our Instagram followers. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. So follow us on Twitter because you can get breaking news and alerts from us on Twitter. Now, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. So make sure you please click like, you subscribe, you enable notifications. Speaking of notifications, get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. And you can get added to our SMS list. You can also get added to our email list if you want. Go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and then you can get added to our email list. You can opt out of our email list or our SMS list at any time that you want. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications, because that is your vote of confidence in me, in my team, and all the hard work that we do to put together this exclusive content specifically for our viewers and subscribers. So if you do that, it helps out the YouTube algorithm, it helps us, and it is your vote of confidence in us. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.